Famous Blue Raincoat by Leonard Cohen. It remains to me one of the greatest songs ever written, one of the most profoundly effective songs in terms of how songs can do things to your body. That one had a profound effect on me when I first heard it when I was 19 years old, and it's never gone away. Leonard Cohen himself was a very big influence on my work. I think a lot of people can hear that. I just think like his songwriting for me was just unparalleled, and an inspiration for sure in my own work and life and music life. But specifically about that song. So I heard Leonard Cohen first through this movie called Natural Born Killers. It was, I think the opening credits had one of his songs featured when the movie starts. And I was immediately hooked by the voice, but also by the lyrics and the presentation. You know, when I find a vocal will move me, it's not just the tone, it's the presentation of it all. It's how it's delivered. That's what really counts. It doesn't have much to do with technical ability, although that's a factor, but what's even more powerful for me is the delivery. And what a delivery it was, his stuff. But anyways, I went home that night after watching this film and realized that I need to get like everything this guy has put out. So the first thing I bought was a best of cassette of Leonard Cohen, and it had I think the first song on it was Suzanne. It had Chelsea Hotel on it. It had Famous Blue Raincoat on it. The first song I heard after the Natural Born Killers soundtrack was Suzanne, and I was left immediately with holy shit, like this does not sound like the same person. That first record he came out with, his voice was noticeably higher, much higher, but the writing was there, and I was blown away by everything that I heard. But when it came to Famous Blue Raincoat, there was something about this track that stopped me. Like, I remember I was working at a college. I was a custodian in the dorms at the time. And I remember I'd go in and I'd work sort of behind the scenes. Nobody would really see me. I was sort of like in before everybody was awake, cleaning up, and I would be listening to the song over and over again on headphones, trying to figure out what it was doing to me. It was just hypnotic, completely hypnotic. The sway of it and the story of it. It's a very engaging story of this love triangle, right? And the way that it's presented, it's very spooky, haunting, but beautiful. And the recording of it is just unparalleled. The operatic voice in the background, everything about the recording and that entire album, Songs of Love and Hate, remains as my favorite Leonard Cohen album of all time. But so I've always loved this song, and it used to be a signature of mine to cover this song. And then for years, I just kind of let it go because I felt like I played it too much. And also there is the feeling with me that there are just certain songs that they're hard to cover because I don't think I can really bring anything new to it. And it was a risk with this song because the recording is so perfect and beautiful, and very little can come close to the original sound recording. So in this case, I'm just having fun with it. And when we went and did the cave sessions, that room, just that space just was screaming out to me that you should perform the Leonard Cohen track. And I had to do it a few times because I've been so out of practice with it. But we finally got the take, and you hear it on Cave Sessions, and my version of just a classic, beautiful song. There you go.
I'm writing you now just to see if you